kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to the corner, takes the shot, he scores!
Township Lady Indians. For both Hempfield and Peters Township, tonight will be the final section game of the 2023 season. And now for your starting lineups. For the Lady Spartans. Number 1, Lila DiMartino. Number 3, Captain Sarah Pugliese. Number 8, Sofia Lopez Diaz. Number 15, Casey Cole. Number 16, Mackenzie Lowe. Number 19, Captain Ashley Meza. Number 21, Sydney Rowland. Number 22, Captain Jaden Varga. Number 24, Captain Jesse Urey. Number 28, Holly Hill. And in goal, number 00, Natalie Drexel. Hempfield is coached by Jim Jones, assisted by Connor Lane and Sabrina Papiano. And now for your Peters Township Lady Indians. Freshman number 14, Kaylin Marley. Freshman number 13, Fallon Malley. Sophomore number 17, Julia Spergal. Sophomore number 40, Emery Van Acker. Sophomore number 88, Molly Kubicek. Junior number 5, Cameron Klein. Junior number 28, Natalie Fader. Junior number 22, Addison Perosco. Senior number 15, Jordan Klein. Senior number 19, Chloe Pendalis. And senior captain number 35, Atlee Siprich. Lady Indians are coached by Pat Barrett, assisted by Dave Mollesey, Brendan Albright, Elizabeth Albright, and Colin Barrett.
Welcome to Confluence Financial Partners Stadium. We're here for a girls section soccer matchup, Peters Township against Hempfield. This is Al Lopez with Greg Gill.
Good evening, everybody. It's a nice, cool evening, fall evening, and Peters comes into this fighting for the number 3 seed in the playoff system. I guess St. Clair right now is number 2, and North Allegheny is number 1. So probably the 3rd or 4th seed. But
yeah, I don't think there's any way to hop either of those two teams. Nope. But to finish in 3rd would mean not facing North Allegheny,
Right.
potentially facing North Allegheny until the championship game. And NA's 13-0, so at this point,
Yep.
they've got that first seed not locked up because, as I understand, they're playing Seneca Valley tonight.
Sure. So that's going to be a tough one. But I think for Peters, this is Hempfield's it's a tough matchup for Hempfield tonight. So I think Peters has got to work on. If you look at the statistics in the last few games, Peters has just got to work on scoring. And maybe this is a night where they can get a little healthy. But what I'd like to see out tonight is just some driving to the net and not just shooting it from 30 yards out. I want to see this goalie get tested and maybe a little bit of strategy from the forwards, something they can carry over into a meaningful matchup.
Yeah, Greg, I think that's right on the money. I think Coach Vereb is looking for his team to score and score quickly, put this game out of reach quickly, which, frankly, is probably not too much to ask here. Hempfield comes in with a 1-15 record overall. First, I think their win was in the first game in a non-conference match, and Peters should certainly have them outmanned here.
Agreed. So right off the bat, they get it down into the attacking third, and let's see if the forwards tonight are Atlee Siprich and Jordan Klein and Julius Sprigel, and let's see if they can attack and make something happen early on here.
Yep, Klein in the middle, Atlee on the right, and Julius Sprigel on the left. And then in the back and in the midfield, we look a little different than we have, Greg. Got some fresh faces out there.
Well, good to see senior Chloe Pandelos get the start tonight.
Yep.
Sprigel.
Yeah, Sprigel with the rip with that left foot.
Good save by the goalie.
Yeah, keeper able to bring that down. Smart play, really, to pop that up. That would have been a hard one to catch. A little sloppy in the back to begin here for the Indians.
Natalie Drexler is the keeper this evening for Hempfield. She's going to see a lot of action.
She got the first save under her belt. Siprich wins it. Going to look to cross. No, she cuts it back. Left-footed cross. It's a great ball. Jordan Klein gets a foot on it. Keeper gets down there, makes a save.
She looks like she's got a little strength to her. She pulled that right off of the foot of Fallon Malley.
Chloe Pandelos playing center back today. We've seen her play outside back so far this season.
A little contact.
A little bump.
Yeah, they called it.
Yep, could have let that play on. Sprigel had control of the ball there, but they called a foul. Maybe trying to set the tone a little early here, Greg. Pandelos' serve is going to find Jordan Klein. Cross, Siprich able to get ahead on it, but not enough to redirect it. That ball was going behind her there.
It's kind of reading in the paper recently about Hempfield and their history, and they scored their first goal in a couple years at the beginning of the year, and they beat Greensburg. Salem was their first win, I think, in 3 years. And it's their only win of the season, so they're challenged in this division, especially against a team like Peters.
Yeah, Hempfield and Norwin came to this section together. I guess was it last year, the first year, I believe. Norwin certainly a perennial power out of the East. Hempfield not so much.
Right. Well, I think they're both kind of side by side in the standings too. I think Norwin's learning that this conference is a little tougher than what they've been used to out east.
Yeah, no question. I think it's definitely a combination of Norwin being down from where they were. They've had some very talented teams.
There comes Jordan Klein streaking down the right side. See if she gets a shot off here. Unselfish play by Jordan.
That was Fallon Malley, I believe.
Yep, lots of time to move that ball around. Gets it to Fallon Malley, who had a point-blank shot and sent it through traffic centrally to the goalie, to the keeper, Drexler, who was able to make the save.
Good unselfish play by Jordan Klein there. And there she takes a one-timer, almost gets by the keeper.
Yep, we're just about 4 minutes in, and she's made her 4th quality save already, Drexler.
There's Cam
Klein's
Klein.
been quiet tonight, huh? Here she comes.
What a great ball to
Lays one off.
Siprich. Beautiful
to
run by
Siprich, who
Atlee,
gets
too.
right. Siprich behind the defense and put a little something on that ball, but
Another good save.
save number 5. She's gonna make one save every minute here, as we are in the 5th minute of the game.
Great ball by Cam Klein on a really smart run by Atlee. Showing behind the defense.
That was a great pass. Yep. And Atlee was making a good run there. Corralled that ball like a wide receiver in football.
Now Atlee's in. Looking for Fainert. Hempfield happy just to clear it back to midfield.
You can just see it. There's just a lot more room for the Peters players to hold on to the ball and attack. Just it seems a little bit more roomy than a normal game.
Yeah, no question, no question. I'm sure Coach Vera would like to see the Indians play at speed. You know, not play any slower than they normally would, even though they could get away with it today. And that's one of the challenges when you have a matchup like this.
Right.
Oh, Cam.
That's unusual for her.
Yeah, I think Cam wanted to hit that, didn't get her body around it.
Not only that, I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing like 3 players around Cam. That was only 1 player, and she was actually giving Cam.
I don't think she knew what to do with only 1 player around her.
I think so. That was Ashley Messer who was harassing Cam there.
We're almost 7 minutes in. Game scoreless so far. Peters not without their chances.
I think that's the forward number 1 for Hempfield, touching the ball for the first time.
Yeah, Hempfield put a pass or 2
Lila
together there.
DiMartino.
Peters back in control.
Comes Spriggan.
Good ball up the wing.
Jordan Klein's going to cross one here. Let's see if we can get anybody on it. Good cross, but I think we got pinched in a little too much.
Yeah, good strong cross by Jordan. I'm not sure she expected it to take off her foot like that.
Right back into the golden zone. Peters swarming right now. Still can't find the net yet.
Addie Perosco.
It looks like she has got some room. Might try to rip one here if she can. Nope. Sends it off to.
Ooh, Fainert with a heavy touch
Fainert.
there. Won't be able to save that before it goes out of bounds. So we'll have a goal kick.
Peters is sending up their outside backs. Fainert seems to be totally not concerned about defending tonight.
In the game for Hempfield, number 26, Sky Yelnick.
Hempfield with the first sub of the game. Sky Jelinek into the game. Replaces Holly Hill. Here's Cam Klein winning the ball.
She's going to rip
midfield.
one, you know it. Here we go. Oh,
There's the shot.
she did rip it.
Oh, gets through.
Yeah.
Cam didn't get all of it.
No.
There was a lot of traffic in front.
She seems to be a little bit off tonight, Cam. Usually her strikes are just as strong as they could be when she's in those types of spots, but we've seen her misfire on a couple.
Yeah, it's just a different pace of the game, and I think that's
you're
a
right.
challenge sometimes for a player. It's a beautiful corner kick. Klein unable to get up over it, wins it cleanly. but it goes over the goal.
It is nice to have that kind of a. We've seen Cam put those balls in the net, and that's a big weapon for Peters. But like we talked about earlier, I want to see some of these forwards just hitting the frame and scoring some goals, driving to the net to complement that typical Cam Klein goal that we can get.
Yes, exactly. Spurgell finds Perosco. Kalen Martin looking for an overlapping run.
Joining in.
Freshman right back. And
There's a
Sippert's
nice
going to be
pass.
offside there.
It's a good idea.
It looked like the Hempfield defender saw that and stepped up causing that offside. So an alert play by the left back for Hempfield.
Yeah, good idea. But just a little early. It does feel like the Peters team's a little relaxed. Although it's 0-0, 10 minutes in here, so.
Yeah, certainly not a sense of urgency out there. Perosco with it. Trying to combine with Malley. Malley wins it back. Fallon Malley's older sister Paige is on the injured reserve right now.
Some good reports.
Nope. And there will be a foul.
It sounds like she may try to make a run back to get on the field. Paige Malley.
Be a big boost for the Indians if that could happen.
For the playoffs, yeah.
Cam Klein will restart it from 40 yards out. Top, Sipprich. Klein. Keeper makes another save.
Yes, sir.
How many saves is that, Greg?
I lost track, but
I'm going to call it.
we're in the 11-minute mark,
I'm
so.
going to call it 8 saves.
Uh-huh.
Van Akron steps up to win that. Here's Spurgell. Finds Sipprich. Sipprich again.
Jordan Klein doing some work to try to get a shot off, but two defenders closed down on her.
Yeah, two central defenders for Hempfield there. Ball misplayed there. Back towards her own goal. Here's Spurgell. She's going to swing a cross around. Great ball by Spurgell. Like those low crosses, Greg.
It looks like
when there's room to get him in there.
Okay, was that bodied out of bounds by a Hempfield player? It looks like so.
Allegedly, it is a corner kick.
I thought maybe that went off of Jordan Klein, but maybe we'll get our first goal here as we near 12 minutes into the first half. It's surprising we haven't rang the net yet. Cam Klein should be able to move some people around here. That's a strong hit there.
To the far post. I think it was Addie Perosco
yes, it was.
with the head ball,
Yep.
and then had a chance.
She got wide-eyed there. She wanted that, but that was a tough one. But she just pumped it over the net. She has her hands on her head right after that. Disappointed. First goal's always the hardest one to get. We've had our chances, Peters has.
Yeah, no question. As is often the case here, when you get the first, others follow quickly. It's a nice shot by Jordan.
Yep, she created a little space.
And again, a good save.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that arm. She's got. Drexler has a heck of an arm. She threw that ball out to the 25 without much effort. Here's some space.
Sipprich.
Oh, another great
Well,
save.
she was all over that. She absolutely read Atlee's hips there.
It's a
and-
good
and
left
got
by
down. Yeah, Sipprich hit it well.
Yeah, good left by Sipprich. Good kick too, clearing the ball out, and Peters' defense gets a chance to play the ball, and Emery Van Akron nudges it out of bounds, and there's going to be a throw in here for Hempfield.
In the game for Hempfield, number 18, Lila Tonini.
And Hempfield gives it right back to Peters. in the central part of the field, so Peters gets a chance to mount an attack. Sprigel gets it. She's got defenders all around her, and ball goes off a Hempfield player. Feiner with the throw in again. Another Hempfield player knocks it out. Feiner moves up and gives it a shot again. Comes Fallon Malley. Yeah, interesting. They called offsides on Jordan Klein. Feels like everything's in slow motion right now. Got to get a little energy out here, Al, in the field.
We're almost 15 minutes in.
We got a
Indians are looking like they're going to make a line change here with five subs on the way.
get a little fire coming our way. Here comes Cam Klein. She's getting a little tricky with the ball and breaking some ankles. Sends the ball down to Kaylin Martin. And back to Addie Parasco, who's going to rip one here. And rips it just
Go wide.
to the right side of the frame. Here comes some changes. Got Melina Gill
In the
coming
game for
in.
Peters Township, number 12, Lucia Trapanato. Number 18, Bailey Lutz. Number 20, Inga Kreutzmann.
Inga
Number
Kreutzmann,
21, Grace Oakhorn. Number
Melina
33,
Gill,
Melina Gill.
Grace Oakhorn, Lucia Trampanato, and Bailey Lutz are subbing in. See if this group can light a fire.
Yeah, certainly a different look up top. It's Melina Gill. Melina had been under the weather and was missed by the Indians.
It feels like a round of the flu bug went around.
Yeah, it sure did. This was actually a rare doubleheader with the boys varsity today. The boys played Brashear, and I believe the final was 6-0 in favor of the Indians. Here's Cam Klein, the turn. She's going to have a right-footed go. And there, oh,
She ripped
what a
that.
shot.
That was
Great
a great
shot,
blast.
high off the right post.
That was a great blast.
Yeah, that one was not going to be saved.
You can hear the ring off the post and came right back hot. Peters gets a corner out of it.
Kaylin Martin made the trip from right back. Looking for our post. There it is.
There's your Cam Klein header.
Klein.
Classic Cam Klein header there.
Yeah, good ball by
Peters
Kaylin
Township
Martin,
goal,
the
scored by number
freshman.
5, Cameron Klein.
Cam Klein on the other end. It's happened more than once this season, Greg. More than twice.
Mm-hmm. She's a weapon there. That's and same thing with New Paver. She's not dressed tonight, but I like New Paver's direct kicks from 25 yards out. Those are weapons, but Peters needs to get mounted an attack here too. We want to see that.
As always, this year Peters has been effective scoring a lot of goals on those set pieces, but you do want to see them strike pay dirt in the run of play. There's Oakhorn. Saves it. Back. I believe that was Bailey Lutz trying to make that run to help Oakhorn. Feiner watches it go out of bounds, and she'll take the throw. Klein switches it. Martin's going to get her switch here.
She
An
gets it here.
overlap. That's a great ball to Grace Oakhorn. Oakhorn turns. Shot blocked. Love how Martin found Oakhorn, though, Greg.
Yeah, that was a good run down the sidelines and sending it over with a little bit of a cutback pass centrally for a corner to run onto.
1-0 Indians. A little more than halfway to go in the first half. Game really, sort of as expected, been played almost entirely in the attacking end for the Indians.
Yep. And they're just playing constant defense, dumping the ball out of bounds, and relying on Drexler to play well at that position, and so far she has.
Yep, she
the
really
keeper.
has. Here's Gill, looking to turn. Pops to O'Corn. Trapanado. Gill looking for shoot, blocked. So she loads up the right foot. Blocked again. Here's Cam Klein.
She wants another goal here. She's that good
Great
cutback
cross.
pass. Kritzman came over and tried to ricochet that in. Nice try.
Yeah, that was almost the second goal there for the Indians. Nice run by Fritzman. Good find by Cam Klein. Hempfield trying to combine in the midfield, but unable. Here's Gill holding the ball strong. Good ball. Here's Feiner.
Melina Gill checks in and lets Feiner have a little room to run down the left side, but Hempfield recovered pretty well. Lutz with the cross, and good cross by Lutz, Bailey Lutz, and O'Corn runs onto it and just trickles it high over the net.
Yeah, through the uprights.
Doing a little activity outside the stadium. Oh.
Yeah, the law. Actually, it looks like a fire truck.
Yeah.
Here's Feiner. Looking for O'Corn. O'Corn
Oh,
turns.
she's got a
shot
yeah.
towards the left corner.
The
Save
defender
again.
fell down and trying to bump her body against O'Corn, and O'Corn just
Yeah, great strong play by O'Corn there, just overpowering.
she had all kinds of room, and the keeper Drexler makes another good save.
Here's Cam Klein sort of surveying.
A little bit sloppy.
Yeah, you know, it can be tough
Back in the game for
playing
Hempfield,
center back in a
number
game like
21,
this, where
Sydney
you're
Roloff.
not nearly as involved as you normally would be.
Mm-hmm.
Be a foul on Lutz. This will be Hempfield's deepest venture into Indian territory here. We'll have a free kick from the 45 of the football field. Good service there. Bailey wins that.
I think did they call offsides on
Yeah,
Peters? I think Melina Gill was just a step or half a step off.
Yeah, the defense pulled up a little bit there.
So Al, and the schedule tomorrow is a game against Oakland Catholic, but your sense is that one might not be played?
That is my strong sense of it. I think that's something that high school coaches figured out a couple years ago, and athletic directors. If course, if a player is red carded in a game, they have to miss the next game. This, I believe that this is a red card insurance game that they have scheduled against Oakland Catholic. Often, when not needed,
into the game for Peters
they
Township,
are
number
canceled.
16, Kess
Okay.
Wolf.
So an unwritten rule: if there was a red card by either side and they both make the playoffs, they're just going to do each other solid and get that game in.
Yeah, I believe there's a handshake agreement in place. Kess Wolf into the game for Peters. Yeah, at this point in the season, you know, these girls have played a lot of games. Game action is not what they need before the playoffs.
Right. Melina Gill tries to get the ball before it goes out of bounds. Can't quite get there. 1-0 here, Peters, with approaching the 15-minute mark of the first half. A little sloppy for Peters' style this evening. Hopefully we can maybe sharpen up a little bit here, but it's hard to get your focus in games like this. A couple starters are out tonight. I think the Hines twins are out.
Yep, Ella Newpaver out, and that's a challenge. Melina Gill wins a corner for the Indians. Fainert will take this. Interesting that the outside backs from the opposite side take the respective corner kicks for the Indians.
Yeah.
Oh, Fainert swings that ball in. Wow, that's a great
wow.
snag.
It's like Spider-Man there in the net for the keeper. She just
Yeah, strong hands. I mean, that was a driven ball.
looks like Randy Moss in his prime.
Good play by Chloe Pandelis there, stepping in, winning that ball. O'Corn gets through.
Pounds went off the defender for a corner kick.
Yeah, had Gill and our exchange student in there on the left. Help me with the name, Greg.
Inga Krutzman.
Number 7,
Inga.
Sophia Guna.
Okay, I think the Sophia Guna into the game there, number 7. Am I correct about that?
That's right. That's Sophia Guna coming in at one of the left center back role.
It's another great corner.
Bailey Lutz gets her head on the ball.
Yeah.
She's not afraid.
That was Kaylin Martin taking that.
Yep. Bailey
with
Lutz.
Fainert out of the game. I think Kaylin got that duty. That was Bailey Lutz getting ahead on that ball?
Yeah, she's sort of like Cam Klein-esque. She likes to make contact with that ball too.
Not showing any fear there. Trapanado. Martin looking for O'Corn. That'll be a Peters throw. Get some more Peters subs coming on here. Looks like Jordan Klein, Siprich, and Sprigel going in back up top. 12 minutes, 30 seconds left. Indians with a 1-0 lead over Hempfield. Here's Klein.
Back in the game for Peters Township, number 35, Adley Siprich. Number 15, Jordan Klein. Number 17, Julia Sprigel.
Bailey Lutz.
Bailey Lutz.
Ball stolen. Hempfield's going to try and counter here.
Counterattack. Shut down by Kess Wolf.
Just got hit by one of our sponsors' signs there, Greg.
I'll say it out. It's Colonial Beer. It's a Monday night. Wait till Friday to crack open your beers from Colonial Beer. Although they're open on Mondays, from what I understand.
Oh, indeed. Indians controlling. back to the goalkeeper for the first time today. Greg, I didn't catch who was starting in goal. Is that
That's Molly Kupastek.
Molly Kubistek?
I'm familiar with that voice.
Hempfield looking to counter again. That ball's going to roll out of bounds.
Oh,
Just
barely
out of
made it
bounds.
out. They were
Good hustle by Casey Kohler there.
Yeah, she was-
sophomore midfielder for Hempfield.
she was hustling to try to get to that.
Sprigel finds Jordan Klein. Bailey Lutz picks up the mail. Finds Jordan Klein. Jordan, great first touch.
Yeah, she's got some room here.
Shot is blocked. Trapanado.
Trapanado trying to create some space. Dumps it off to Kaylin Martin. See if we can get one across here.
Martin looked like she had her beat one to beat her again.
There she
Does.
some good moves. Gets the cross over.
Hempfield is doing a good job of dealing with these crosses, Greg. They
Oh, yeah.
are getting themselves in good positions. Another sub for the Indians and one for Hempfield.
Back into the game for Hempfield, number 3, Sarah Pugliese. Into the game for Peters Township, number 27, Emma Malloy. Number 00, Caitlin Strine.
Emma Malloy into the game for the Indians, and Caitlin Strine takes over the goalkeeping duties.
Okay.
Trapanado puts one on net. Two converging Indians, but keeper for Hempfield grabs it.
Against Bailey Lutz. Paddling. Bailey retains possession, gets it to Sprigel, who's driving to the net.
Be Hempfield throw here. No miscommunication there. That'll be Hempfield throw. Kess Wolf steps in, wins that.
Comes out Emma Malloy coming up.
A lot of room.
She's got
for
a lot of
Malloy.
room, lays it off.
Good ball for Siprich. Here's Martin.
Emma Malloy gets a strike in traffic there.
Yeah, good rip by Malloy.
Yeah.
She got a lot of power on that, just too high.
I felt like she had some room to drive a little bit there before she laid that off the Siprich. I just would like to see these girls drive a little more in that open space, especially against a team like Hempfield.
Yeah, and Din's still looking for that second goal. A little more than 7 minutes left in the first half.
Sprigel trying to make the turn, but got to give credit to number 3, that right outside back on Hempfield, and I will give her credit in a second here. That is Sarah.
They're battling
Pugliese.
again. Sprigel's cross gets through.
Kess Wolf taps it over to Bailey Lutz.
Yeah, well done by Wolf and Lutz there. Siprich with the turn.
She's not afraid of contact, but there was quite a bit of contact there. Siprich handled it pretty well.
Yeah, Atlee does a nice job of inviting that contact and using it to her advantage. And you saw she waited, and she was able to seal the defender off.
Right.
Another corner for the Indians. Unable to steer that on net. Getting a little colder here towards halftime, Greg.
You can feel it once that sun went down.
Here's Drexler, the keeper. Put this back into play.
Hammond Malloy tries to get ahead on the ball. Here comes Jordan Klein. Gets the ball with a little cutback. Sends it over to the middle.
Gets another crack at a cross. Falls to Trapanado. Siprich crashing in there, unable to steer it onto the goal. At the 5-minute mark, Drexler going to take another goal kick. We've lost count of how many saves she's made. But, you know, Greg, there's no question about it. Drexler's kept this from being a 3-4 goal lead for the Indians at this point.
She really has. She's been getting a big workout in.
Back to Kess Wolf, finds Strine. Strine back to Wolf. Indians playing with composure in the back.
I think that's Pandalos there. Sends it up. Eventually it makes its way to Atlee Siprich. Sends it back. Sprigel dumps one over the net, heads it over the net, pops it up a bit.
Yeah, good cross. Didn't see who got that cross.
I think that was
it
Jordan Klein, yeah.
Good cross. Sprigel had to come back and try and head it from where she was coming from. That's tough to do. She almost managed to do it. Drexler's goal kick gets to midfield. Wolf cuts that ball off. Trapanado to Martin. Martin's flying up the right side.
Getting harassed a little bit.
Plays to Siprich. Back to Martin. Cross gets into the middle there.
And Sprigel buries it. It's a good turn by Sprigel.
Yeah, really good first touch and quick turn and a good shot by Sprigel. Julia Sprigel gets the Indians their second goal here. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first half.
Peters Township goal scored by number 17, Julia Sprigel.
Nice build up to that attack, Greg, on the right side there. Martin and Siprich.
Yep. That's a good. That's what you want to see. Get that ball, receive that into the box area, and just bury it point blank. And she did it.
Yeah, good to see him get a goal in the run of play here as opposed to a set piece.
I agreed.
See if the Indians can't get another one before the half. Eliminate any pretense of what's going to be the result here. Field over top, Strine back for it. Plays to Chloe Pandalos. Well done by Strine and Pandalos there. Just shows you the depth the Indians have.
Mm-hmm.
Sofguna with the throw. Like that switch there by Bailey Lutz.
Kaylin Martin gets up on it. Out of bounds.
You know, Litz looked up, and she kind of talked Kaylin into making that run there with a good ball.
She did. That was nice. I like seeing that. Anytime the outside backs join in, it just creates good numbers, offensive-wise.
Another corner for the Indians.
Approaching the minute-and-a-half mark. No hurry.
Yeah, Martin will put this one back into play. Good ball, tight to the net. Didn't see who got the head on that.
I think, is that Bailey Letts again? Let's see here. No, that was
Chloe Pandalos, I believe.
Chloe, yeah. That's good. Good effort by Chloe.
Not able to get it on net, but won the ball.
She's got some height. She's able to get up over everybody.
Sprigel to Lutz. Now, that's a little ambitious for Martin to get to.
Yeah, there was a lot of space there.
She wins it anyway. Oh, into the tackle.
Wow.
Boy, that might
she
be a
might be
penalty
seeing
kick.
stars there. Kaylin Martin just got roughed
That's
up.
going to be a penalty kick.
She went down for the count.
No, that was I didn't see any malice, Greg.
No.
It was just a foul, just a hard foul.
Just a little uncoordinated foul and got. Just looks like she got Kaylin Martin in the chops a little bit and laid her out.
Who do we have here? Is this Sprigel? She buries it.
No.
Second goal in 2 minutes for Julia Sprigel, and we do get our third goal here. 3-0 Peters. 44 seconds left in the first half.
It looks like Kaylin Martin shook that off pretty well. She went flat on her back.
I'm not surprised. I think Kaylin's used to dishing those out, though.
Mm-hmm.
Peters Township goal, second in the game, scored by number 17, Julia Spurgel.
Spurgel is usually reserved for the away team announcer.
I don't know.
I
suspect John Guna might know something we don't.
I think we're better than that here at home.
Got some rain starting to come down here.
Ten, 9, 8, 7.
It's a great through ball.
6, 5, 4.
Indians might get one here.
3, 2, and 1.
Wish Sprigel was looking for the 3-minute hat trick there.
Yeah,
But,
that would have been the natural 3-minute.
yeah, unable to. All right, back to second half action here. Hempfield with the kick. Looking down the right wing.
Looks like the same starting lineup. They'll start the second half for Peters, see if they can jump on them early and then get off the field. Save our bodies for the playoffs.
Sprigel plays a good ball across. Just out of the reach of Siprich.
See, almost ran onto that, Siprich did. Looks like I found Malley off her foot. Cam Klein going to rip one here. She wants to. Goes out of bounds. Looks like it's a corner.
Corner kick. Cam so strong on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Kaylin Martin with another corner kick here.
Yeah, she's been getting some good ones. Another good one.
Like that one.
Klein
That's a
gets
goal.
it. Oh, yeah. She lined that
Yeah, I
up.
love that corner kick. You could tell from the start.
Klein lined that up and just
Swerving ball.
angled it right in with a little bit of power.
Yeah, Drexler didn't have a chance there.
It's like she aimed that right to the spot she wanted it. But you may not get that chance against St. Clair or Canamac, right? Or North Allegheny. You're going to have some bodies on you and not be able to direct it that easily.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've seen the two games against St. Clair. These corner kicks have been really heavily contested as Siprich drives down. She crosses, and there's a goal. It's Jordan Klein, I believe.
Yep.
So the Klein sisters score about 5 seconds apart.
Yeah. Fire away.
Great ball by Siprich. Unselfish ball by Siprich. Could have shot that, Greg, but
Perfect
drives
cross.
a ball across. Yeah, absolutely.
Fine, running right on, and that's how you draw it up.
Yeah, just like that, we're minute and 33 seconds in, and we've got 2 more on the Peter side of the ledger. 5-0 lead. Here's Fallon Malley. We've seen Malley play up top, and we've seen her play in the midfield tonight. And we've seen her get some midfield action at least one other game, I believe. It might have been Mount Lebanon.
Right.
Sort of pressed into action there
Yeah, she's crafty.
due to some injuries.
She can move the ball around very well.
Yeah, the future is bright for the Indians. Freshman and sophomore class, a lot of talent, a lot of impactful players. Here's one of them, Kaylin Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Fallon with a nice job there, being disruptive, winning the ball. Klein chips it over for Siprich. I think Siprich is going to score. I think Siprich stopped there to get the hair out of her eyes before she collected that ball.
Well, this is the one mistake I've seen Drexler make all night. She probably could have come out on that ball, and she chose to stay in the net and let Sprigal and.
Well, I think she
Siprich.
was faked out by Atlee fixing her hair.
Yeah, I thought I saw a mirror.
It's a problem I never had, frankly, unfortunately.
Siprich gets a good, good shot on the net though. And,
Oh, she just ripped it, yeah.
Drexler
Left-footed.
didn't have a chance. You could see when that run was being made by Sprigal and Siprich, she wanted to come out and she just hesitated, and then she was dead in the water.
Yeah, so we are, and we're not even 4 minutes into the second half, and the Indians have 3 goals. They're up to 6-0, which, as I understand, will mean the clock will not stop for any additional goals, which we're grateful for. Here's Kaylin Martin.
And this is how I thought the first half would.
Martin finds Klein. Klein with a drive. And Drexler does a nice job of saving that, because that took a dip. So she batted it out of danger. Great shot by Cam Klein.
She wants to rip another one. Here it comes with her left.
With her left. I thought that was in.
So did I.
I think Drexler did too.
She's on the ground, Drexler.
Yeah, a little slow getting up.
Yeah. That was a good rip. It
Yeah,
felt like that.
not an easy 4 minutes here for Drexler or the Hempfield defense.
No. This time Peters they're executing where they didn't execute in the first half.
They are executing in both senses of the word. Good ball in, Klein up and heads this one over. That head ball was contested. Drexler will play it out. Chloe Pandalos, senior center back. Fallon Malley. Here's Siprich. Be an Indians throw. Switch to the Hempfield throw. Pandalos settles. Good ball to Jordan Klein.
Klein gets the ball, sends it up to Siprich.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Cutback pass. Beautiful. Sprigal was there, just kind of popped over her foot.
Drexler again.
Those cutback passes are dangerous. I want more of those. comes Klein. He's going to rip another one here. Skitter across the ground with some power, but Drexler there to stand tall and save it.
Yeah, she's really done a nice job not giving a lot of rebounds to the Indians. Martin rips it
nifty.
just wide there. Yeah, nice ball by Klein, Jordan Klein.
Here comes Drexler with the boot. Strong boot. Peters controls it. Yeah, back to Hempfield. Now Peters has it with Cam Klein. Resets it with the back line and Pandalos. Emery Van Akron driving with the ball, sends it up to Sprigel.
Just misconnecting on an overlap with Fainert there.
Yep, I like it.
Yeah, nice first touch on that ball from Van Akron to Sprigel.
Sprigel to Siprich. So Al, how does how do the conferences work? Is it every 2 years that there's like a repopulation and then they because Moon used to be in our division and same thing with Latrobe, and is it going to be reset again this summer for here comes Cam Klein ripping one, but would we expect to see new teams in the highest classification class 3 next year?
I'm not sure if it's every 2 or every 3 years, Greg, that they reassess the where everybody belongs.
Mm-hmm.
But I suspect you're right. I suspect they'll reassess the numbers, and it goes by for girls soccer, the number of girls in the high school, and you could have a girls program that's a AAA and a boys it's a quad A.
Okay. That's what Peters has done, right? No,
I don't think Peters has.
So Peters are both AAA.
Right. But it has happened in the past.
Mm-hmm. Is there ever a situation where a team like Hempfield can petition downward, even though they're?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
Feels like there should be.
It does. I mean, we see instances in football where teams are forced to play up. Mm-hmm. Of course, Aliquippa being the best example of that.
Right.
Jordan Klein with a beautiful cross.
Spickel runs onto it, or is that Fainert? That was Fainert.
Yeah, great cross by Klein.
Yeah.
Good defensive play there. But you do see sometimes you'll see these high schools that are sort of perennial, just severely overmatched, like Hempfield is here. Good corner.
And I just remember playing Brashear in years past, and so they've jumped up and down over time.
Yeah, I believe Brashear may have, on the girls' side, they may have just dropped out of this section and sort of just played exhibition games.
Okay.
I also could be completely wrong about that.
Well, here comes an attack. Oh, Hempfield almost slipped it up to one of their forwards.
Yeah. And actually, Greg, a couple of years ago, the Bobby Dyer and the Indians, the men's team, they did have the option of playing in AAA, and they chose not to. They chose to play in Quad A.
Right. And probably because they have the talent to compete, and it's a good decision, right?
Yeah. They, they were up for that challenge.
Which was interesting last year when Moon won AAA in girls soccer, and they chose to go down to one division lower, and I think they won it.
Yeah,
again.
they
won it again.
you're right. They had won in Quad A, I guess. Or no,
Yes.
I'm sorry. It's AAA, and they did. They were able to go down, but they did choose to go down, and went down and won a state championship there. I believe they might have won two in a row at that classification.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I could be wrong. I believe they lost in the state championship at AAA in their last year at AAA. It's an interesting decision to make, frankly, as a coach, as a team, as an athletic director. So just under 28 minutes left here, second half. 6-0, I believe, is the score. They stopped going up on the scoreboard after 5 here at Peters. Siprich that's Martin overlapping, almost getting in there for.
Martin has decided not to play any defense. Do you blame her?
No, she's not giving up any chances.
No.
They're full confidence she'll recover if she needs to.
That's right. I think she would too.
But I do believe she'd like to get on the scoreboard here.
I think she's trying.
Yeah, as an outside back, you don't get many chances. And I will say Coach Vereb does give his outside backs the freedom to overlap more than a lot of coaches do.
And it's the right move, especially when you have the athletes that Peters has.
Yeah, and we see that constantly, that attack, and that really is hard to defend. Fainert, I believe, with the cross. Mm-hmm. Found Martin. Drexler bats that one out of there. I think that's
Porosco sends that back in.
Yeah, Eddie Porosco played that in. Indians throw.
Siprich sends it central. Didn't quite make it, but Cam Klein gets a foot on the ball and just easily directs it in.
She went near post there, and she showed far post with her hips, froze Drexler, and put it into the empty near post there. So Cam Klein, I believe that's her third for the day. Greg, is that
I think
two
you're
with the head, one with the
one
with the foot? Hat trick for junior Cam Klein.
She knew what to do with it. Got right into the box and then bounced right off of a Hempfield defender and right onto her foot, and she just buried it.
At 25-minute mark. Indians have some subs headed up to midfield.
Hempfield controls the ball for a brief second before.
Just
who's that?
Is that Van Akron coming forward?
It was Porosco.
It's Eddie Porosco. Just stepped in and took that ball from the.
Looks like that's going to be a corner. I think the goalie or the keeper Drexler just got her hand on that ball. I think
You're right. 6 subs coming in for the Indians: O'Corn, Gill, Trapanato. Lutz, Malloy. But that was Lutz. First touchback in the game. Wins that head ball, but sends it over top. Looks like O'Corn is playing the center. Gives a great ball through. O'Corn in the middle, Melina Gill on the right. Didn't see who's playing on the left wing over there.
That was Fainert that came up from the defending position, but I don't think she's playing the left wing. I'm not sure I got a good look at it.
Oh, another corner driven in there. Gill trying to get on
It's
the other end.
Krutzman.
Krutzman, okay.
But
O'Corn's going to have a chance. Oh, off the post. O'Corn headed that ball to the far post. Looked like I don't know if that was Drexler that got a foot on it to get it out, and then ended up hitting the post. Didn't see who the Indian was that directed that one off the post.
yeah, I didn't see either.
With a lot of bodies in the box right now, Indians just have
Yeah, they're just
Hempfield pinned down.
Bailey Lutz tries to get a shot off. She's trying again to get a shot off. Oh, some good moves there. Yeah, they really are pinned down right now. There's a lot of red in the box.
It makes it hard when you've got so many defenders back there. It makes it hard to direct a cross onto the net. Spartans trying to counter here. They almost have numbers forward there.
Dropping on a sense at the Gill. Let's see if Gill can lose it forward to O'Corn.
No corner into corner.
Corner. Cam Klein's out of the game, so who wants this one? It seems like Lutz has been the one that tries to find these corner kicks.
It's a good bet.
And that's Kaylin Martin with a beautiful...
What a beautiful volley by Martin.
Sure was. Good corner kick by... Who was that? Whoever sent... I missed who was setting that up, but it just landed right on Kaylin Martin's foot. Usually it's Kaylin Martin hitting
Usually
those.
it would be Kaylin Martin.
But that'd be pretty impressive. That was her that did both.
And she's going to... Kaylin Martin. Martin will get a sub there. Mission accomplished, I think. Indians, I believe that's 7-0 here. Over Hempfield. Second half, almost the midway part of the second half. Getting after it there, Greg.
Yeah.
32 for the Indians. Got a name on there.
32. Here comes Melina Gill just offside.
Yeah, she just got there ahead of the ball. I think she's hoping the ball got played to her a little bit
That
earlier.
is Lainey Vesley, I believe. Yeah, Lainey Vesley. There's number 32. Playing right outside pass.
Yeah, replaced Martin. Did a nice job in our opening action there. Trapanado controls, finds Vesley. It's a good ball. O'Corn.
Almost found
O'Corn
it.
almost snuck that one in.
She did.
Senior forward for the Indians. And we've got another keeper change for the Indians. So Sarah Schweiger into the game. Sophomore keeper for Peters. O'Corn heads it over top.
Yeah, a little sloppy here.
Oh, Gill almost gets through. Goes through to Drexler.
Under 18 minutes.
Trapanado steps through. Nice ball.
Krutzman gets the shot off. Hempfield again briefly has position. Looks like
It's a great ball by Trapanado to Gill.
who was that? That was Malloy, I believe, hitting the ball. Disappointed she didn't connect.
Yeah, just wide with the right footer. Hempfield going to try and play out of the back here.
I think that's
I think that's
Krutzman with the pressure.
Yeah, I think that was the first time Hempfield tried to do that, Greg. They might not try it again. Malloy wins that. O'Corn rips it into the net.
She gets it.
Beautifully placed shot by Grace O'Corn.
Yes,
there.
it was.
Right inside the left post.
She had some space and knew what to do with it. Got a little power on it.
Yeah, credit Malloy with the assist. Real nice job to one-touch it right to O'Corn. Indians with approximately their 8th goal.
Looks like who is
Spartans
that?
still battling in the midfield there. Lopez Diaz giving chase. Sarah Schweiger. Indians building through the midfield. Vesely overlap in there.
Vesely with the throw in to O'Corn.
O'Corn looking for the brace. Melina Gill pressures into another corner.
Under 15 minutes. Tick, tick, tick.
Many, many corner kicks for the Indians here tonight.
Looks like this is Emma Malloy going to take the kick. Maybe that's who had taken it before, I think.
Low ball. There's Malloy working on the side. What a good cross by Vesely. Hempfield controls. Vesely steps in. Nice ball there. A shot from distance there. Is that Lutz?
It was.
goes wide. Wonder how many goal kicks Drexler has taken this season, Greg.
Her fair amount, I'm absolutely sure. She's got a nice leg.
She does. She does. Nice player.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Shaking it off.
takes one in the face. She shook that off immediately, Greg.
She did.
Diaz Lopez giving chase. Overwhelmed by the Indians' center back tandem there.
Hempfield gets control of the ball in the attacking third for maybe the first time. And they are subbing in.
Yeah, Hempfield getting some players in that haven't seen any action quite yet.
And they gave up control pretty quickly. And they regain it again here in the attacking third. Kess Wolf boots the ball, tries to out of trouble.
A gray ball to Grace O'Corn. Was that Wolf there, Greg?
Yes, it was.
O'Corn looking for her second of the night.
Taking her time.
Just point blank reaction saved by Drexler. If she didn't save it, it was going to hit her.
Yeah. I think O'Corn
But she did get her hand up there.
maybe should have gotten that shot off a little sooner, but
Yeah.
she took her time there. And
Really great ball by Kess Wolf.
It
out
really
of the back,
was.
though. I don't want to lose sight of that. That was a brilliant ball. Melina Gill. Melina Gill again. Trapanado comes out of nowhere. Shot blocked. And wholesale subs coming in for the Indians. Greg, I'll let you handle these subs.
I don't think so, Al. I think we're just going to let's see if I can see some of these numbers. What are we looking at here? I can't see a thing from here. Okay. These are players I'm not familiar with. This may be some of their first action here. Some young freshmen and sophomores.
Yep, I'm going to put my glasses on. Still can't tell, but I do wonder why I didn't have these things on the whole time.
I think I see Maddie Rost, who is playing right wing here in the yellow shoes, number 8.
In the game for Peters Township, number 2, Cameron Campbell, number 4, Ian Owen.
Eliana Heinesen, number 11. One of many Indian subs.
Maddie Ross going to get this ball, cut back pass maybe, tries to.
Yeah, she did. She was able to keep it in, get that across, but Drexler was able to get it at the near post at the 9-minute mark here.
Laney Vesley with the throw in.
Peters looking to build the attack, combining through the midfield nicely. A little battle over there. It'll be a Hempfield Spartan throw.
Peters continues to control the ball. Maddie Ross working here to keep the ball under control in the attacking zone. I think Peters just earned a corner.
Yep, she earns a corner. We'll see who takes this one.
Who is that number 11? I'm not certain who that is. I don't have to. Usually I rely on who I recognize. We've gone
Good
pretty
ball
deep into the
across
roster.
there. Attempted one-time volley there, goes over the net.
That was Eliana Highness taking that corner.
It was a good ball by Eliana. There's Highness again. Hempfield trying to mount an attack.
Laney Vesley coming down hard.
That made up a lot of room.
There's
quickly.
a shot.
And Sarah Schweiger with the save.
I think that was the first shot of the game by Hempfield. It was a pretty solid shot.
Absolutely was the first shot of the game. Gill with the touch through. Yes, Sarah Schweiger leading the Indians in saves this evening. And another goal kick for Drexler. Hempfield strings a couple passes together.
Yep. Rost, I think, kicks it out of bounds. Maddie Rost. Vesley sends it over centrally to, is that Cam Gamble maybe? Huh? Melina Gill gets the ball centrally and pushes it forward and gets in.
Drexler with another save.
Melina Gill pits one off the post and
Indians still with the pressure on, looking for a shot here. That punt by Drexler.
Maddie Ross corrals it. Melina Gill get back on the ball.
Indians still on the attack.
That's Gamble with the ball. A little nifty there.
Nifty move by Gamble. And she beats her line. Oh, one-timer by Rost. Great ball by Gamble.
Yeah, it was.
Great move. That's going to be a corner kick for the Indians. Highness will take this corner. Good driven ball. Pinballing around there. Knocked back out to Highness. She puts it back into the far post. Well, a one-time volley was really good effort there. I didn't see who that was.
Eliana Highness punts one through the uprights.
Yeah, good first touch by Eliana. Second touch got a little too much under it. Drexler's going to take a corner kick. You know, Greg, I've done a little math. This is the 17th game for Hempfield. If Drexler took only 30 goal kicks a game, which I think is conservative, this would be her 510th goal kick of the year.
She's getting a workout there. You got to worry about a hip pointer.
I'm telling you,
that's a lot.
It's a heavy workload. Good ball. Indians combining through the midfield here.
Yeah, that's probably a good guess, Al. 510.
Oh, there's a shot.
That was me, Helbig.
Mia Helbig. She ripped that shot. Drexler didn't have a chance. It hit the near post and then went in behind her.
Oh, yeah, she ripped it.
So we had a minute and a half left in the match here. Peter's well on top. So as we suspect, Greg, this will be the final regular season game for the Indians. We suspect they'll take tomorrow's scheduled game off the calendar. Is Sarah Schwager out there to gobble that up?
And we get the playoff pairings announced on Wednesday night. So that'll be something to look forward to. Peter should get a home game.
Yeah, we'd expect that Peters would have the third seed. And time is going to wind down here. 40 seconds left. Well, Spartans playing hard till the end here. And, you know, Greg, to their credit, they haven't gotten frustrated in this game. Sometimes you'll see that.
Yeah. They haven't.
Steve Evans winding it down. There's Drexler coming out, grabbing the ball, fitting into this one.
Yeah, where it was.
Indians with the victory over Hempfield.